My name is Ilmar Akina. I've been working with Tide for past year, and we started off with an introduction to birdwatching course. It was geared towards children ages 12 to 15. Uh, the purpose or the goal of the course was to actually introduce children to the wonderful world of birdwatching. Uh, we had 16 participants, and they were from buffering communities around the protected areas that Tide manages, including Punta Gorda, Forest Home, Cat Landing, Big Falls, and San Pedro, Colombia. The course was basically two components. We had a theory and practical, and this was done during 2 Saturdays. So the theory basically was to go through all the field identification marks of birds, and to have the children have an opportunity to use binoculars and scopes to be more acquainted before going out in the field. While out in the field, it was a great experience, having them seeing the birds up front. During the field visit, we actually saw 37 different species of birds. Doing bird watching is not necessarily only watching birds, but you look at the trees, the different fruits that the birds would feed on, the flycatchers, the different insects. So it's rather making that connection with nature rather than just doing one activity. So it's appreciating nature. This is a tool that we use as education outreach. So having children, have the opportunity to go out into the field and actually see birds. Bird watching is for all ages, children, adults, so there's no age limit. And it's a way of recreating, so a way of understanding and appreciating, the world. Having them motivated, having them, really energized would, go out into the field, use the binoculars, use the scope, how you use a field guide. So the idea is to really getting them involved and, having them appreciate. So during the course, we basically were in a coastal broadleaf ecosystem. We had some wetlands. So in the coastal, broadleaf, we saw most of the forest birds. So, the pale-billed woodpecker, the plain chachalacas, some of the parakeets we saw. We also had some anis. In the wetland, we had most of the egrets and some falcons. So those are the two major ecosystems that we covered. The importance of the course is really to to have more education awareness and to have a better appreciation of the natural world. Birdwatching is one way of getting into the natural world, and it's one that is really easy, fun, and it doesn't take a lot to do birdwatching. So